Yeah. It's Savage Thursday. Welcome everybody to the stream. Gonna bring the players in. There they are, right there. Well, there's one of them. There's Vin Orek, other words known as the donkey.
I don't know about that.
Donkey Wonky Vinoric.
Yeah, my camera's on. I don't know why it's not.
Did you mute it? There it goes. No, that's Brad.
I'm not.
I bet there's a link issue. I bet there's just a link. We'll have to look at that after the stream, though.
Okay.
Or
That was the
break
thing I
time, or
did with
whatever.
last time, yeah.
Whatever. Donnie Boone will be around. Fish is here. Fish is eating. Bradius is eating dinner. So.
Pancakes. Pancakes? What?
That's what I have right now.
Oh, man.
Jealous. I could go for some pancakes.
All right, what do you guys remember from last session?
Well, we went to the cemetery to find out what's going on there, and we found the 13 cult members and their leader.
Now it's a row.
Also, some community college actors pretending to be zombies.
Yeah, okay.
But apparently,
you keep hanging on to that fish.
Apparently, they had Billy Manchester and put him in a coffin and sacrificed a chicken on it, and then the zombies popped out of the ground.
Yeah.
They were in the business. Nell Thoreau was in the middle of producing some kind of doing something, a spell or something to try to do something to Billy Manchester, like maybe sacrifice him, or they had a chicken too.
They had a chicken.
And
no fried chicken.
And also Jack Howard, the caretaker for the cemetery, was with us, and he called out a name like Pamela, for when he saw Nell Thoreau. We saw her as Nell Thoreau, but he saw her as somebody else, Pamela Ashberg or Ashton. There you go, Pamela Ashton.
And Mr. Kolchak was with us, and he had some camera problems.
Yeah, Carl. He always has problems with his cameras.
That is so wrong. Is that somebody peeling carrots with a...
Yes.
That's...
Yes. I don't know if I'd say wrong, but it's certainly very weird.
Strange. And, you know, I don't know where they came up with that idea, but, yeah, good for them. I'm glad that it's not on stream. Welcome, everybody, to Savage Thursday. If you're just joining us, whether it be here on Twitch or later on YouTube, we're winding down the first chapter of Lords of Creation. It's been 9 sessions. The Murder of John Manchester. Yeah, thank you for that. There you go. Vener's got the YouTube link up there. Or you can simply get there these days. I need to change that by going to youtube.com/@Marbania. Hey, that made it a lot easier. Yes, you guys were at the tail end of this strange encounter that happened at midnight in the cemetery on Friday. And now that Nell Thoreau, or Pamela Ashton, as Jack Halloran, the cemetery caretaker.
It's not Friday the 13th, is it?
No, it's in early November, because last week was Halloween.
I just asked if it was Friday the 13th. It doesn't matter what month it is.
It's Friday the 7th.
I'm just saying, last week.
Well, early means it's too early to be the 13th.
Yeah, it'll be Thursday the 13th, but it won't be Friday the 13th.
I didn't say it all that way, though, did I?
I just didn't know where exactly it was. I just knew it was Friday, and...
Actually, being 12 a.m., it is Saturday.
Close enough.
Yep.
Close enough for goblin work.
Yeah. So there we are. Once Pamela Ashton flees, aka Nell Thoreau, the kind of hold that she had over these cultists, you know, is broken, and you actually
they started to run.
Yeah, they're just like running everywhere, and you see the mist that's been filling the the whole scene down here is slowly lifting, like some great evil has been thwarted. Does anybody want to check out the anything
We got
around
these
here?
zombies here still, don't we?
No, they're all incapacitated. They're just hunks of old rotting flesh laying on the ground now.
What? I thought we were in the middle of combat.
I thought we were too.
That's how I remembered it.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
because look, it's even my turn. We have action cards.
Yes, but the 4 zombies are incapacitated, and Pamela Ashton has fled. So I believe that constitutes
Pamela Ashton?
Nell Tarot,
Del Toro.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, whichever
Last
you
time we
care to
played
call her.
Uh-oh.
I call her a phony, a big fat phony.
Who? Pamela? Nell
Yes.
Tarot? I don't know. She had a pretty good act, man. Don't forget, she had the
It was
tiger
it
and
was a joke.
the
It was a joke.
zombies on stage. Remember the zombies on stage?
All right, she's just a really good phony.
The zombies with the tiger shredded and ripped all to
She's
shit.
Or she's a witch.
Honestly, Brad, I do not remember. Perhaps you should say it a little bit louder.
Hey, Mark, was last time when Venno played Uh-oh?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Because I thought he played Uh-oh, and then I played the thing to play Uh-oh again. That might
Yeah.
have been somewhere else entirely.
Was
Was
that
it the
at
one shot?
Jarrett?
Was that the one shot last
That
week?
was the one shot, yes.
You sure?
I don't know,
Yes.
I got 2 cards I can play, according to this, it says. That's why I'm wondering.
No, I thought it was here.
Oh, yeah, maybe he's right. So maybe that's why we were in the middle of combat, because there was Uh-oh played twice.
Yeah, but either way, I mean, the combatants are you can continue to fucking attack these people that are fleeing through the cemetery if you wish.
I wouldn't attack the cultist.
I think
Knock one
Peggy's
out,
trying to
maybe.
steal the robes.
You can attack the zombies if you wish. I'm not sure what it is that you're wanting to attack.
I want to get a hold of Jack Halloran.
Jack Halloran's right here with you. He's what? Well, that's strange. Wonder why she ran off like that.
You know her, right?
That's Pamela Ashton. That's one of the
So-
richest people in the whole town.
So she's local.
Yes, her family's been around here forever.
Do you know where she lives?
Yeah.
Do you have that address you could share?
Yeah, but what about him? And he points over to Billy Manchester.
Oh, yeah, I'll run over and
Untie
I'm
him.
more
Sure.
interested in catching her, to be honest.
untie him, get him out of the coffin.
You could take him to the hospital, and then, hey, Mr. Nightstock, you come with us. We'll go over to Pamela's house.
I'm going to
Is
get
that the
rid
building
of.
that you fell out of your camera?
I'm going to get rid of delete NPCs. Yay, that leaves you guys here. And we really don't need this map because I don't feel like flipping over to the map scene anyway. Okay. What did, well, we'll leave the map up just for reference. I might as well turn that on. So the cultists have all fled. The blood spots are dead zombies. I thought you guys were still fighting the zombies last week, but when I started,
That's what I remember, too.
when I started the table, they were all incapacitated though, so I don't know.
That's weird.
I thought you made them get better.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I did, and they were all happened to be down at that particular time.
I was also fairly sure we knocked them all
So you had Sid Galewin heads up here to this crypt. The crypt, it says plainly, Roger Mortimer. Here lies Roger Mortimer, victim of blah 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 blah. And you untie Billy Manchester. Oh my God! Thank you. Thank you.
Wait a second. So you're saying that they had him at Roger Mortimer's grave?
Yeah.
So were they sacrificing him, or were they trying to raise him? What were they doing here? Huh?
They were, if I had to guess, they were probably trying to resurrect Mortimer.
Put him into Billy Manchester, or resurrect him
Possibly.
for himself? Because I got a suspicion about Pamela Ashton.
We should make
Yeah.
sure that Billy doesn't think that he has been controlled mentally to think he's the
Yes,
bad guy.
before we untie him, we need to talk to him.
Before you untie him, you're going to talk to him?
What's your name?
No.
I'm Billy Manchester.
Well, that checks out.
That checks out. Yeah, okay.
Did they hurt you?
They did bad things to me. No, but they were fixing to.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we stepped in when we did. They already killed a chicken on top of the coffin.
Yeah, they start with chickens, and next thing you know, they're killing people.
Not just people, but kids. I mean, he's
Yeah,
like, what, a
yeah.
teenager?
He's older. No, he's like in his early 20s.
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know. Chicken. Poor chicken.
So what's going on here, Billy? What were they doing to you?
Let's see. Let's just read this out and see so I don't miss anything. The zombies keep the characters busy while Nell flees. Once she runs, her hold over the other cult members is broken, and they too run away and obviously scare the chickens that were roosting in the nearby trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God. Let's see.
Sorry.
Billy Manchester's left behind. Once the characters defeat the zombies, characters can free Billy Manchester. Billy Manchester can fill in the characters with all the information he learned after being kidnapped. He tells you, I know the truth about Nell Thoreau and how they killed my dad, my Uncle John. And
Could you tell us, please?
even before the characters talk to Billy, however, they have all the clues they need to discover the truth. At this point, the players should answer a number of questions that will determine just what happens after this little scenario.
Well, I think I'm going to first suggest that Billy go immediately to the police and tell them everything he knows after we're done. I mean,
Okay, yeah, but let's ask some questions first. And first of all, who killed John Manchester?
Nell Thoreau.
yes, Nell Thoreau.
Final answer?
Or Pamela Ashton, if you like.
The answer is Nell Thoreau killed John Manchester.
I'm assuming she was disguised.
What was the motive behind his death?
I'm going to say, my guess is that it was the Manchester curse, going all the way back to Judge Lionel.
Yeah, Lionel Manchester. I agree. It was either revenge or part of resurrecting Mortimer.
Plus, rumor has it he said bad things about her show.
The motive was revenge against all male descendants of Judge Lionel Manchester. Ding, 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 ding.
I mean, we were close enough.
Question 3. How was the murder committed?
Poison.
Yeah.
Help me out here.
Cyanide poison in the scotch that he was drinking.
Yep. That answer is correct. Why was Ralph Manchester killed?
Is that his brother?
Yep.
Same reason.
Yeah, because he was a male descendant.
That's right. I don't even know why they asked that question again. Why does Jack Halloran recognize Nell Thoreau as Pamela Ashton? This is one where you guys missed something.
Well, she's a local and he's a local.
Yeah, Pamela Ashton's a local and he's a local, but see, I got a suspicion just because of the name Nell Thoreau that it's when they were here. Yeah, but when they were here at Halloween, when they ravaged the churchyard and stuff, I think they raised Pam. What's her name? Allerton.
Possibly.
And
I'm thinking it's just
maybe
an Allerton descendant that didn't die off like the.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You think Pamela Ashton is a descendant?
Yes, because we know the Mortimers, continued on, or one of them, actually died off, and the other one just moved away.
Okay, I like that answer, but I don't like that answer because of the Billy Manchester connection we just saw. I think they were trying to raise Roger and put him into Billy, and I think that they did last week. They did Pamela Ashton and put the Allerton Temperance Allerton
Oh, I see what you're saying.
into Pamela Ashton.
I don't know if they didn't, but if that's not a thing, it should have been.
Remember in the paper last week, something very like this happened. They wrote it up.
Yeah,
as,
there was a disturbance here. That's how we started talking to old Jack here.
Yep.
I think you might be onto something with that, Rondon. Huff.
But then again, it could be what you were saying too. It could be she's a descendant.
Which
the
way?
Line died out.
Which way?
Could be
Is
both.
she a descendant or is she a host?
She could be both.
It
could be a thing where you have to have a descendant.
I'll tell you,
just
it's one or the
because
other.
of what they were doing, just because of what they were doing with Billy tonight, I think.
Well,
you know what? I'm just gonna. I was gonna give you half up. Okay. I'll let you guess a little bit more.
I was going to say, because of some of the other information, it doesn't quite jive that it's a descendant. Because if we take the family dying off at its word, that's it. So it kind of makes more sense that it would be the host.
Unrecorded.
That's what I hear.
Children.
Nell Thoreau is actually the spirit of temperance.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to get Donnie involved here.
Yeah, actually,
Donnie, do you think this has something to do with the fluoridation of water?
What?
What?
Is this all related to how they are fluoridating the water?
Fluoridating the
Fluorinating the water?
Yeah.
Oh, the government is way better at cover-ups than this. This whole mess.
Told you witches were involved from the beginning, and did y'all listen? No.
Nell Thoreau is actually the spirit of Temperance Allerton, Queen of the Witches, possessing the body of Pamela Ashton. Who was the cat burglar?
Oh, that was at
what's her name?
Whitefield.
Fairweather.
Hold on. Yeah, that's it.
Cynthia Fairweather was a cat burglar.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's see.
What was that?
Nothing. We were waiting for you to get it together, and
yeah,
I knew something was going on. Okay. Who stole the Manchester jewelry?
The wife.
Yeah, nobody but his wife, because she pawned that shit.
Yeah. That's right. No one stole the Manchester jewelry. Mrs. Manchester pawned them to repay gambling debts, replace them with replicas. Why were 17
get the insurance claim?
Why were 17 ticket stubs to the mousetrap in the wastepaper basket in John Manchester's study?
Because he was having an affair.
A little freaky dicky.
Having an affair with the main actress,
Trixie Starr.
Mousetrap. Yeah, that's it.
Lydia
Ann Thompson.
Here is a tough one. Here's a tough one. Okay. What case was Sam Phillips working on?
Is that the private eye that got
the PI?
Mm-hmm. The private eye that set a coma in the hospital.
Right.
I think he may have been working on. Yeah, I think he was working on the cat burglar.
Because the criminal guy was the one she owed money to, that she sneaked the jewels to him and then got the fakes.
But wait, wasn't he taken out by the Jarrett gang?
Yeah, so he was working on the theft of the information for the company. They were going to sell it. And the Jarretts were running protection for the one side there, and then hiding the evidence in their locker in a
Right.
safe
That's
house.
what I was kind of thinking too. Was that he was investigating the Jarrett gang for.
Yeah, so I mean, like the cat burglar was involved, but he was
But the cat
working on the
burglar was
company side of it.
The cat burglar was selling jewelry to
the Jarrett gang. No,
yeah.
Mrs. Manchester was.
No, Mrs. Manchester had hawked it to the pawn shop, but the pawn guy had to have Jarrett cover for him. So basically, that's how he ended up with it. So yeah, that's all close. But yeah, John Manchester had hired Sam Phillips to gather hard evidence against the Tommy Jarrett gang. So you guys kind of got that partially right. Let's
Everyone
see.
that wasn't me and confused got it right.
Why did John Manchester pay $10,000 to Kelly Brothers Construction every first of the month?
Protection money.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. You guys nailed
Standard price of doing business.
You guys nailed it.
I kind of like these little quizzes at the end of
Yeah,
parts.
it's kind of cool.
Okay, so yeah, there's going to be a much tougher one for you younger whippersnappers. Wicked might get some of it. Rondon will get
What
a
are you
lot
saying?
of it.
You saying I'm old, Mark? You saying I'm old? Is that what it is?
I'm
What
saying
is
that
it,
some of
80s
it I
pop
wouldn't have
culture?
gotten. It'll be, well, no, it goes back even further than that. But so
There
okay,
was
with
the
that,
came
you
out.
guys nailed it. You get 2 advances.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to the party sheet. Before we go anywhere, this combat session ends, so that's the time that I will reset adventure cards and all that stuff. It's the perfect time to do this here in the middle of the night, 12:15 on a Friday, on a Saturday morning. Let's see, advance. There you go. There's your first one. Is there any reason I shouldn't push the second one?
No, push the button.
No, go ahead.
Pushes the button.
Let's see, what should I do?
To tell you the truth, I figured you guys might get 70% of them, but
I think we got like what, about 95, give or take.
you got 100% of them. You
Well, I
know,
know there were some
maybe
we were lacking, like some of the answers, so I can understand deducting
yeah,
some points for that.
99.66%. You know.
Well, that's why I
right
was
on.
saying a 95.
So there's your two. But I'm not gonna do the cards or the bennies yet in case you guys take something that might affect how those are dealt out. Let me know as we do character introductions here for the stream. You guys can kind of tell me how you use your advances here. So let's start with. I'm sure that Donnie Boone probably has a good idea of where he's taking his character. How are you using your advances?
I'm going to start getting into my social traits once I hit, or wait, 4 is seasoned, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to actually take the seasoned one to increase my spirit once again. And then I think novice is for the basic command. And then after that, I can start taking the fun ones.
Well, there's Donnie Boone right there.
Oh,
He's setting himself up to be the group leader. So we'll need to put him in the middle here, right up here at the top. This is Donnie Boone, group leader. Sid Galewin, how the pilot of the group, one of the ex-military guys. Yeah, how's Sid spending his advance?
I'm not sure. I'm currently looking over novice edges for one, and I'm going to raise an attribute for the fourth one. Just not sure which one right this moment.
You're gonna take your attribute raise, huh? Just not sure which one. What about your other
Right.
advance?
I'm looking at edges right now, but I don't know if I'll
Are you?
take one.
We'll come back to you then. Calver, we're just gonna have you type it in there. By the way, Cobbler, I don't know what he did. Maybe he bit into something hard or broke a tooth or something, but he had some emergency oral surgery this week and will not be talking, is not on camera. I don't
He does
know.
have a cultist robe.
Yeah. Does he have a cultist
Possibly
robe?
picked a couple pockets.
Yeah, Peggy claimed a cultist robe. She had to steal something in that scene.
Okay. Okay. Fry a chicken for the snack. I see. Peggy claimed the cultist robe. Very good. She had to steal the cultist robe, the kleptomaniac. How does she just put something in chat there in game chat, Mike? How you spending your advances with Peggy? Are you keeping her kind of on the path that she's just a kleptomaniac, drug dependent or drug dealer? I guess she's not really an addict. Kind of thief. Where's Peggy? Let's see. There she is, our dear friend Peggy Lambert. Gunther, how'd you spend yours?
Well, I've been practicing a lot of running and jumping on things, and trying not to get hit by cars. So first, I took the free runner edge.
Really? So you can do some parkour and shit, huh?
Yeah, so just in case, you never know when you need to parkour around things.
Very
Also,
good.
you avoid a difficult terrain. We need more foot chases now.
He does look like this portrait you've picked. I don't know. He's probably some model from something. I don't know, but he does look like he might be able to parkour around some stuff. And we'll just leave it at that. All right, Huff. Rondon, how?
That was only one. I also took notice up and research up.
Took what? Notice and research up?
Yes.
Nice.
Towards the investigator edge.
Scott Huffniner, our retired Navy SEAL.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a little bit of a workout here since more than I've had in a while, So, gotten in there, mixing it up a little bit. One of my advances I'm going to use for my strength.
Take that up a die type.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that's your attribute increase for this, for your seasoned rank.
Why won't it go to 10? Does it go 8 to 12? There we go. I got it. Yes, so strength, and then for the other one, I'm taking the seasoned bruiser edge.
Seasoned bruiser edge. Let's take a look at that. Here's Huff. I'll switch over here to look at his sheet. So the bruiser edge. What's that say? His fists hit like hammers, or his talons cut like scythes. I guess his fists hit like hammers. Body feels like it's made of stone. Brawlers increase their toughness by 2. Oh. Yeah, you're preparing to get down and dirty, aren't you? Yeah.
Yes, sir. I've done a lot of punching out, so.
It's not a background edge.
Bruiser is a requirement. Seasoned? No, it can't be because it's seasoned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a combat edge. Seasoned brawler. So you have to have brawler. Did you have brawler before?
Oh, you know what? I did not.
Then that's
okay.
I think brawler is a background edge. That's where the
no, brawler is a combat edge also.
Is it? Cool.
I know which one Ven was thinking. There's one that it's something like that.
It's brawny.
It's
brawny.
Brawny. Yeah. That's because of the way you're built. Yeah, you'll have to take brawler first.
With the brawler first.
There you go.
Let me eat this.
I mean, technically, it does the same thing. It's just that they stack.
Yeah. Right. Now, if you didn't increase your die type for strength by 1, because the D8's not bad, then you could take both brawler and bruiser.
I think I'll go that route.
Yeah.
And then I can raise strength with the next advance.
Yeah, because I don't think that 2 extra on your die is really going to amount to what the toughness bonus is going to give you for every fight you're in.
Yes,
Plus,
cool.
The extra
So we will take the brawler and then the bruiser.
Extra
So
D6.
there they are. There's our heroes, the unlikely fools. 1986, New Bristol, Massachusetts. This gaming convention came to a strange ending, didn't it? You guys, yeah,
Indeed.
yeah.
Ended
When
with a
are we
murder.
going to play the game? I painted all my miniatures for this. If we didn't even play.
But we did play.
No, okay, but we didn't play again.
You
I
probably
had
have
Yeah,
a
we
whole
did, but then
attaché case full of miniatures, don't you?
And then we specifically played again.
Yeah, you
No,
did.
but I
You
keep
did.
not doing good, so I need to keep playing till I win.
Well, see, that's a different problem.
All right. So yes, you guys got the fact that Nel Turo and Allerton are anagrams.
Yes.
That
That's what
Let's
that was all
see.
Roland there.
Good job, Roland.
Well,
Once
when I wrote them down and typed it out, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
once he is freed, Billy Manchester shouts to the characters, "To Ashton Manor, quickly! We've got to catch her before she leaves town."
Absolutely, I like this kid.
Night Stalker, hit your camera. The film, I think it's over there. We're going to the manor.
Oh yeah, don't freeze up on us now,
Yeah.
Kolchak.
I'm gonna jump over some bushes on the way.
On the drive over to Ashton Manor, Billy tells the characters all that he knows about the murders in El Toro. One important fact that isn't part of the investigation. Okay, blah blah blah.
All right.
Okay.
To go back to me, as far as mine, I think I'm going to take a skill rank in athletics and fighting, and increase my vigor.
A skill rank in athletics and
Yeah,
fighting
athletic fighting for advanced 3, and then increase my vigor to D8 for
for
seasoned.
your seasoned attribute race. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. You guys ought to be set up pretty well for this next bunch. You know, converting a game from one rule system to another it's always going to have its problems, but Savage Worlds makes it pretty easy to do that without being too deadly. But we never know. We just never know what happens. All right, I've got to
Yeah,
load
Savage
another.
Worlds
Yeah, Savage.
can be yeah, it can be rather rather easy at times, and then just a couple of bad or good rolls,
When
and it can be over in an instant.
in the one game when I had on Drew's character, I just did like D6 damage for something falling to try to show that the place was falling apart, and then it exploded and did like 30 damage and knocked him out.
Yeah, it did 3 or 4 wounds, didn't it?
That was the first time he ever played Savage Worlds.
And he was very upset.
How come I'm
Luckily,
not getting any of the maps?
I hadn't shared that one.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right, so there we go. Here is the cemetery, correct? Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
And here is Ashton Manor.
well, that's a suspicious location.
That's very suspicious.
Oh, I was about to ask what number 2 was, and that was the circle.
Well, you see, after you digest the food.
Yes, number 93. Let's see.
Perched high above the ocean, probably.
Ashton Manor was one of the first houses built in New Bristol. The mansion sits on a cliff overlooking the sea. Below the house is a cove where the Ashton yacht and other ships are kept. Kind of out of the weather, I guess. Seen in the moonlight, the house seems forbidding and menacing. The night is completely silent, lacking even the normal sounds of crickets chirping or night birds singing. And it's a good thing, too, because I didn't have shit playing on Sirenscape. So it's completely silent.
Is that the cove right there?
Yep. Right down there.
Yeah, Sid reloads his the 2 rounds in his Colt.
Good thinking.
Yeah, I've got to change my dice color here to something like that. Like this and like that and like this. Cool. What's this look like?
What's what look like? Your pointer looks purple. I mean pink. That looks like arcane.
Yes. Okay. Good enough.
It looked like a 3 to me.
Good enough. All right. So, what are you guys gonna do? You gonna hoof it over there? How did you get here anyway? Did somebody drive, or
I thought we were in a van.
Donnie took his van.
you guys are in a creeper van? Okay.
Only the picture on the side will lead us to glory and victory.
Though
Okay.
strangely, when we've come back to the van, it looks like the mystery machine.
Oh, yeah.
Except Scooby-Doo's on the side dressed as a Valkyrie.
Okay. Scooby-Doo is on the side and not the knight.
No, that's Donnie riding Scooby-Doo with his mullet blowing gloriously in the air.
His mullet blowing gloriously. Yay. Okay, creeper van, squealing tires around the corners. Ah, Billy goes, we gotta run. He tells you everything that you already know because you guys had already figured everything out. You get here, it's dark, it's quiet. You're looking like across this, you're in this big circle drive that pulls up in front of this mansion, and there's the iron gate and the stone wall, and then there's a long walkway up to the front door of this mansion. How are you guys proceeding?
Should we just bust through the front door?
We could sneak. We could climb the wall. We're in a urban environment.
I mean, are you approaching quite? The house looks dark. And it's quiet. It's silent.
Yeah, you said that. No,
Where
you
we
say no birds.
head in. Donnie's gonna break into his little stash spot under the shag carpeting in the back of his van and get himself armed up.
You see Donnie rip the shag carpeting up. He pulls up one of the captain's chairs off its pedestal and rips the shag carpet up, and he's got this stash area. And you what are you grabbing out of there?
What you got in there, Donnie?
M16. Some of the fun toys his dad left him. Got an M16.
You got an extra handgun in there?
He does in fact have a Glock. I mean,
I just remembered I'm a 2-gun kid.
Yeehaw. Yeah, just yeehawing.
you are welcome to use it.
I will grab one of those bucks. I'll be sure to get it back to you.
Is there like a really big imposing door? Huff, maybe you should kick the door in.
Does it look like somebody home?
Oh, I feel ominous. That's a good idea, Peggy. If you could fix the door.
Yeah.
And Peggy, try to focus and not just use the
So you don't knock?
candelabras.
You're just gonna pick the lock on the door?
Yeah. I ain't knocking.
Okay. Peggy, get your lock picks out.
If I knock, it's gonna be with my foot.
And you're trying to pick it, and you realize, oh, hell, the lock is not even locked, and you just open the door up.
Good job.
what's going on? I hear the foreboding music.
Peggy
Oh,
tried to pick the lock, but it wasn't locked.
So
you
let's
guys
open the
enter
door.
this large, empty house. Let's see, there's
Sneaking,
Hey, Vid.
sneaking.
reasonably
Got
careful
any?
search of the mansion. So a reasonably careful search of the mansion. Kind of quietly searching around here. Stealth is good, 10. Till Fish trips over something, you hear some pots and pans clattering. He must be in the kitchen.
No, he walked into a brass
Poof,
flower
ow!
I
vase.
walked into. I think it was.
He
I
walked
walked into
into a
like a
Benny. Okay.
silver candelabra, and it looked like it was gonna fall and make noise.
And he
But
snatched
all
it.
of a sudden, no, it was Peggy snatched it and put it in her purse.
Oh, put a silver candlestick in your purse, Peggy.
Candelabra.
Well, I don't think a whole candelabra is going to fit in your purse, but you can put a silver candlestick in it if you want to.
Have you seen some of the huge purses women have carried around? I
Well,
mean,
she did pull a
honestly,
crowbar out of that one, didn't
Her
she?
purse is pretty big, he says. It didn't take
I'm
him long
pretty
to
sure
say
it
got
was
it.
very similar to Mary Poppins' bag.
Okay, yeah, it's
It's like
okay.
the unlawful
So
chaos.
put a silver fucking candelabra then in your purse. uh,
I mean, just like Morrowind or Skyrim, where you still can steal stuff, just a silver candelabra.
wow. So let's see. Stealth. Everybody passed their stealth with a Benny roll. Okay,
Thanks, Peggy.
so let's, how are you searching? Uh, are you just using
Well,
notice? Are you, do you have some kind of investigative skill?
well, I'm going to turn to Billy and say, "Did they hold you here? Is this where you were held at?"
Uh, well, if that's the way we'll do it, we'll just do it this way then. A reasonably careful search of the mansion reveals it to be empty. The characters do find a car in the garage that matches the description of the one that killed Ralph Manchester. The
Well, there you go.
license number is SJ173K. Dried blood and shreds of cloth mark one fender.
Yeah, I think she did it.
In the mansion's
You
kitchen,
think with someone who has a manner that she could afford to, go to the car wash.
Get a paint job.
the characters find jars of apricot seeds, a grinder, and a
Oh,
simple distillation apparatus
Make cyanide.
to remove hydrogen cyanide from the ground up seeds. Since the
You can
room
do that
appears to
with
be
yeah,
deserted,
that checks out.
Billy
Can you really
says,
do that though?
yeah, Gunter's like, oh yeah, he knows how to make that shit. Billy
He's
says,
done it before, apparently.
Neltro
But
must be in the secret
sorry,
passage that leads under the house to the cove.
and you
It's
know
around here
about the
somewhere.
secret passage
It's Pamela and I go back a long way,
That
like elementary school.
way they were trying to marry you guys.
I think I got distracted by a bust and ran into a door frame.
Watch out, Sid.
After about
Ow.
5 minutes, Billy does find an opening to a secret stairway.
Right on. Gonna get the guns out. Going SEAL team.
Going total SEAL team. He's like, it's here. I know it's here somewhere. Okay. All right. Billy's like, I know it's right here. And there's like this spot on this wall. And if you kind of, it's like where this hallway starts. But he can't say notice roll. Yeah, Huff, you can definitely tell you're like boom, 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 knocking on the wall or whatever. Needs some kind of a thievery check.
Ouch!
Gunther is like got a hangnail. And
No,
there we
I think
go.
I think he just walked into the rope that holds up the chandelier and just like
Peggy reaches in her purse and takes that little crowbar, that cat's paw out, and kind of runs it down along this little groove in the paneling, and then she finds that catch and she pops it and the door opens up. You guys find yourselves on a set of stairs going down into a
Just be quiet. Quiet.
It's dark below.
Yeah, have you go first just in case?
On it. Hell, I was already halfway down the stairs.
Well, it's got nice stones.
But it is dark below. So I will point that out once more. That it is dark below.
I got my flashlight out then. Do the thing where I'm holding the flashlight with one hand and the gun with the other hand, and it looks real dramatic like.
do I have a flashlight? I should have a flashlight.
Yeah, that sounds about right to Peggy.
Kind of, Peggy. Yeah, I'm kind of
Possibly.
Okay, so everybody.
You know what?
I do have a flashlight. My back pocket.
Check your adventure cards. Anybody with an arcane card, let me know.
Yes, I have arcane inspiration. I don't know if I'm supposed. Yeah, I'm supposed to have 2 cards because we're seasoned now.
Yeah, you just
That's
got
right.
promoted.
Do you have 2 cards?
Yes.
We'll
I
get
was
rid
just.
of
Yeah,
inspiration and epiphany. That's a good one.
Epiphany. That is a good one.
Epiphany. Anybody else?
Apostrophe.
Bye.
Okay.
Nope, I'm all good.
Where's that light effect?
I've got it open. Does anyone need a light?
Yes, I do. I'm going to pull out my flashlight.
Yeah, I have a flashlight out as well.
Okay, so you guys got to let me know who's carrying lights. What hand are you carrying them in? Is it on your helmet, your head? Are you carrying a lamp? You know.
Well, unfortunately, flashlight doesn't quite work in Fantasy
It
Grounds.
doesn't.
Yeah, I just put on the lamp one.
Yeah.
Which it could real easily if they just use the cone.
Yes,
Yeah.
they need to do that.
Yeah, but then you'd have to make sure that direction was on. And I think that would cause some issues.
Gunter has the flashlight in his left hand and his gun in his right hand.
Same with Sid.
I got my Desert Eagle in my right hand, flashlight in my left. Yeah, doing the same thing Sid's doing. And I got that Glock. I got that Glock in my back belt.
I'm going creeping against the wall dramatically.
Give me a stealth roll. Stealth check. Stealth checkaroony. He just pads right down the stairs. Barely making a noise. You get down here. I mean, you see what you see. It is dark. Looks like some old furniture.
I'll point to everyone else and myself, but in a way that would only make sense if you're East German, and thus his signals don't really mean anything to anybody.
I'm still looking confused. What?
I'm just going to walk into the room.
What do you see there, Sid?
Some broken furniture, rotten table.
Oh, I wish I could push. I need notice rolls from Gunther, Sid, And Peggy.
Look over there.
I see something. I see something.
Sid and Gunther definitely see something. Okay.
Piggy, are
I
you
think-
looking at the candelabra
You
again?
first notice a kind of a stench, kind of an animalistic, musky, a musky scent. Like, is it Bigfoot? Is it Bigfoot? What the hell is it? And then you look over in the corner,
Skunk ape.
and something back in the shadows is moving back in there.
Point the flashlight in that general direction.
You point the flashlight over there, and
We should get
Take a
flare
step
guns.
forward.
you still haven't really lit up that
Yeah,
corner.
that's why I'm walking a little bit
You can
closer.
smell it. You can hear it. You hear him kind of scratching around, sound back in there.
Hey, officer, something over here.
Oh, what's that? Ah! And then you see like these. Do you remember Bugs Bunny, the Aborigine in Bugs Bunny? Unga pinga binga bunga.
What's that? And why do they not have a proper education?
Yeah, these are like kind of, if you could think of a troglodyte, maybe, about 4.5 foot tall, nasty looking fingers and skin, and they're peeking out at you. And at this point,
It's okay, they could be Bavarian.
I'll let Gunther roll, and then we're gonna do this. Deal some card.
That one looks a little different than the others. Looky, who's got a cookie? So everybody has flashlights, yeah?
Most of us do.
Peggy
I think
says
Owens won, but he did not bring it with him.
But I mean, everybody has this lit up enough over here. If I drop my flashlight, I'll still be able to see.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. You could set it to point that direction too, or on the floor, maybe.
Okay.
You hear
I want to move to there. Hear what?
in a language that you've never heard before, any of you, and you hear something say,
What the hell are these?
step forward.
What the hell is the alien dude? Did you guys seeing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe they call it hydrocephalus.
Yeah, but on what planet?
I believe it is
Always
on
comes back to the aliens.
In,
Did you just say waterhead?
Yeah, where you get the fluid in the head, and
Yep.
it could be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
but it could be.
You will have to look inside his skull and find out, because he looks very hostile.
Yes,
You know, he's scowling like that.
I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to step here, drop my flashlight. I'm going to fire with the Desert Eagle at this guy, number 11. And
Yeah, I'm
pull
pretty
the
sure
block out
Deagle
with
is.
the other.
Pretty sure Deagle is a two-hander.
Oh, Huff's pretty buff.
No,
Girl.
no, it's not. So I can shoot.
Yes, you can. You drop your flashlight. Roll me a d6 first.
Roll a d6.
On a 1 or a 2, the flashlight strikes this stone floor, because this is the days that Maglite might have just been coming out, but they were really expensive. Stone floor. Boom! The lens shatters. Your flashlight goes out.
Nice. Okay, well, that's done with that. Then.
Now you have a club.
That's okay. I can still see everybody in this room. It did get a little bit darker in the edges, but let's see what happens here.
That's a hit with a ray.
Oh shit. That's a dead Neanderthal.
Did anybody hear some sort of bird?
All right. Now with the Glock, can I shoot the guy behind him since he's gone?
Delete combatants. I hit delete combatant. There we go. Yeah. Did you take the 2 action?
I have 2-gun kid.
2-gun kid. Okay, so you can take 2 shots without the penalty of a second. Is that how that? Let me see how that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
think you also
exactly how it's
need ambidextrous, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta have
Take a -2 to the offhand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds right.
So you're
There's also
offhand,
one-
so put a -2 in your modifier down there
Yeah.
because
will do.
you're not ambidextrous, and ambidextrous is a background feat. Yeah, you would have had to take that.
You could practice. That seems like something you can learn.
Not really.
I don't know.
I mean, we're only talking about using a gun.
You
now,
know,
not
breaking your wrist,
It
learning to
doesn't
wipe
say
your butt with your offhand is one thing, but
Okay, so explain that to me again because it doesn't say anything in the requirements about ambidextrous.
I know,
It
but
says novice and agility D8.
if you use something on your non-dominant hand, you get a -2.
Gotcha. Okay.
Unless you're ambidextrous.
where?
So if I didn't
I'm looking
have
at the
2-gun
wrong.
kid, I would have a ambidextrous penalty and
would
then a
be-
penalty for multi-action.
It'd be -2
Yes.
for the first shot, -4 for the second shot.
And I was
Gotcha.
muted.
Okay. All right, then I took the -2 in there, and I will fire.
I mean, that's still not too bad on a 2-action attack.
Yeah.
You get the first one with no penalty, and then just a -2.
Holy
for the
shit!
second.
Especially when you do something like that. That is a hit.
Leave some for us, man.
Cap didn't get to fight last week.
And
That's
he
right,
is.
that one's got the slowest possible.
This thing goes.
Yeah.
It starts quivering real bad, and it looks down at itself, and it's like leaking some fluid. You can't. What is that? He's bleeding.
I hope
Is
to
he
see it lick
bleeding?
more soon.
Does anybody smell McRib?
And I'm yelling at the top of my lungs the whole time. Ah, what the fuck are these?
Are you gonna do anything else?
Ow, ow, ow.
Yes, I am going to. Whoa, not that.
Experiment
Not
with the
that.
buttons.
That was the wrong button. I was trying to get combat tracker to come up. Did you pass it for me?
I can, yes. Sid
I got it.
Galewind.
Well, let's step aside and get a clear line of sight. Oh, there's another one down here that we didn't quite see. Let's see. Combat tab. Let's do a 2-action to attack. Pow!
That's a miss.
And that's a Benny for that reroll.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Is this the way it's gonna? Who kept rolling crit fails last week?
That was
That
me.
was
No.
Mike last time, wasn't
I
it?
thought it was Mike
No, that was me.
last week. I don't know. It could have been both of you, but here we go again.
There was
Crit
a lot
fail.
of crit fails last week.
All right.
Mike was getting a lot of that.
That was your first action. Crit fail. I'm gonna say your gun jams. You got something else you want to throw the gun at him? You.
I'm just beating the bottom of the clip.
It is an old
handle against my
1911,
thigh.
man. It's a 1911 style semi-automatic pistol. They weren't the most reliable. You had to keep them real clean. Real clean.
I do keep it clean.
Yeah, so you keep it.
doesn't
You
keep it
keep
from
it under the
failing.
seat in your old rusty plane that leaks and shit.
In Miami.
Yeah, in
Yes,
Miami.
but I take it out and clean it every day.
Okay.
In that case, I guess I
You can use the
don't,
second action to unjam the gun if you want to, or you can throw the
Alright.
gun at him, or you can do something like that.
I don't want to throw the gun.
Oh, you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Worked on the old Superman show so well.
Thought I had repair. There's repair. Do you want a repair roll?
Give me a repair roll for that second action.
Benno, change your dice. If that doesn't work, change your hat.
Immediately.
Dude, this gun is fucked up. You're gonna have to look at it at another point, but it is rendered useless for at least until you get, a day's worth of downtime to do something with it. You have to find a different weapon. Damn, that sucks. There is a table leg here. Would make a club. Makeshift shit.
Flashlight club.
And therein is why it's called Savage Worlds.
Benno's rolls are savage.
It's savagely bad.
With a roar, Donnie pops around the corner.
With an M16. You better duck, said Galewind.
Yes, strafe right around these guys in his run.
Man, she just ran in front of my flashlight. There's just this giant Donnie shadow over the bad guys.
Now we do the rate of fire. Wait, what's a 3-round burst do for me?
That's
I think that's +1/+1.
Okay.
Burns your ammo. Oh no, wait, that was the old M16s.
damn. There you go. Boom, boom. Donnie's no stranger to this gun. He spent a lot of rounds at the range.
Yeah.
Oh. Shaking.
Yeah. His eyes closed. Looks up. The one's dead.
All right.
Good job, Donnie.
Let's see. What do these things have for a pace of 6? Okay. I believe he's going to circle all the way back around here.
And Marv, if you want a bit of a laugh, you should check out my combat tab when you get a moment.
Your combat tab. Did you say my suck dice or something? What you?
No.
Hang on, I gotta look at this. Combat tab. What is combat tab? Out of order. Well, that's true. That's true. It doesn't mean it can't be repaired. We'll have to see if it can be repaired or not. But let's say the Abaku. What all can he? He can take 2 attacks, but he has to get the claws in you first. Oh. That's a hit. Doing. Oh. Damn. Damn.
Stop that.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Someone have lucky break. That'd be lucky.
No, not today. I would like to play though.
Oh, in that case, can I have my Benny back?
You can. You're gonna play not today?
Yeah.
Hey, look, Benno, just like you.
Gee, thanks, Brad.
That was not Brad. That was a Frenchman with a mustache.
That is a good use of not today.
Indeed it is. Thank you, Donnie.
And not today says play after any attack to change it from a success to a crit failure. So being a crit failure, not only Does he? We'll say he just slips and he falls down to the ground. So I'm gonna mark him as prone, and then he'll try to do a melee attack from prone, which should give him a. Where's my damn? There we go. I wonder why prone is not like one of the.
On the side.
Exactly. So he's gonna have to try to get his claws in you again, or else he can't bite you. And that would be a miss. Nicely done. Remains shaken and does not have a Benny to unshake. Abaku 59. This one's gonna run 3 targets. I'm gonna say 2 targets. 1, 2, 3 Huff. 4, 5, 6 Donnie Boone. 4, 5, 6 Donnie Boone.
It really wants Donnie.
It
Wow.
really wants Donnie.
Wow.
Holy shit! Wasted my fucking roll there. I could have been killing Donnie's ass with that. Oh, that's a hit with a raise. Why is that a hit with a raise?
He's got a parry too. But he knows
Right now, Donnie
karate.
is not a good hand-to-hand combatant.
But no, it's not a hit with a raise because it is. He had a -2 because he has to take 2 actions to get both bite in. So let me go find Donnie, and that's Sid. I gotta remove that one. Where is Donnie? There we go.
8 of hearts.
So that's just a hit. We'll do it that way. And that's a wound. Would you like to try to soak that, Donnie?
I'll take it.
You're gonna take it? All right.
Hope you brought your healing, McRib.
And so this thing tries to get its nasty teeth into you. And does. Oh, damn.
Okay, I'm back.
You want to try to soak that wound?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. With your last Benny.
There should be an edge that lets you give other people your adventure card and let you use your use for them.
Well, you can play adventure cards for other people. You can't use bennies for other people without having that edge. Oh, that does not.
Can I play a card that says your hero on Donnie?
What's the card?
A second wind.
Second wind? Certainly. Let me apply this wound first, though.
I was gonna say on my turn. Because I got to pat him on the back and give him a speech.
Okay, there you go. Yep. Okay, so that one did some damage. Damn, did some major damage. This one's gonna run straight out.
Abaku says, "Good times, great taste." That was McDonald's slogan in 1986.
Holy shit, I'm rolling great tonight.
You want to kill Sid, don't you?
Nah, dude.
What the freak?
I'm just rolling dice, man. Oh, fuck.
Oof.
Son.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad. You want to try to soak any of that? And you do. Look at that.
Yay.
Look at that.
What, huh?
All right, but he does get his claw. He gets a hold of you. He doesn't get his claws into you, but he's got enough leverage on you that he's going to try to bite you. And that hit.
I am not a snack.
And this is a nasty, like disease-ridden. Oh, and you're shaking.
Good times, great taste.
I'll apply that. Abaku. What is this Abaku? There he
He's
is.
not
It's
there.
weird.
He's phasing in and out.
Oh, there he is. He was hiding in the corner where there's a shadow.
Fails, so he does not get the claw to bite, so he tries to claw again. That's a hit. But Peggy just puts her purse up and whack, smacks him out of the way.
Booyah! I think he said.
Booyah, Gunther.
Donnie, you must snap out of it. If you do, and you survive this, I know a guy who can tell you what is in the secret sauce.
And recovers up to 2 wounds. If shaken, he is unshaken as well. So there you go, Vino. Did you take care of that already?
It was
Me?
on Donnie.
Or on Donnie? Was that on
It
Donnie?
looks like he did.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah, all
He's
clear.
the one who needs to know the secret sauce.
Cool. All right. That you still have your action and stuff though. You just played a card though. You did.
I
Or did it say as an action?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
Just says
Uh,
your hero instantly
I made a
recovers.
movement. Yeah,
There you go.
Watch out, Sid.
Wow. Oh
And
my
that is how you pop his head like a pimple.
Is that what happens? He pops his head like a pimple.
It's all over Sid.
It's not pus though. It's brain matter. Boom. I'm gonna remove him off the tracker. Don't pass your turn yet. Much easier to. I love the
I just
blood
shot over
spot.
the guy who's laying down.
Yep. All right, Gunther.
Yeah. Be careful, everybody. That kind of smells funny.
All right, Peggy Puff. Peggy Lambert. The vicious MILF of.
Peggy of the wooden spoon.
I'll narrate
Okay.
if he says something. I'll narrate for the stream.
Go ahead, narrate for the stream.
Peggy wants to play an adventure card. Dun, 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 dun. Here comes the cavalry.
Okay. Uno momento, por favor.
Maybe we can get that one Bob and the one cop who loves excess brutality.
Yeah.
Don't we have somebody that's a doubting Thomas?
Yeah, that's why there are these ugly guys here.
Yeah, I think fish.
Yeah, see, didn't you say that is what the people look like in Idaho? It must be the potato men.
What was the cop's name?
Bob Davidson.
I think his friend was Smashy McGee.
Gunther, is that a picture of your home street?
Yeah, I used to work there. Over here.
I was gonna say, is that one up there? It's got the.
It's the one with the great sniper post.
Ah,
exactly.
right there. Okay. Gotta say, it's
All right.
pretty bleak.
Okay, Peggy, you played a card, but you still have your movement. Well, of course, if you move, you're probably going to get an op shot against you. Your action or actions. That card did not
She's
count
gonna
as an
paddle
action.
it with her spoon.
And you miss with
Spoon
the spoon.
attack.
What the freak? Peggy, really? Do you not have a gun?
I think she does.
She has a wooden spoon.
We need to get her a sawed-off shotgun.
I think I gave her
Dual wield,
some kind of a
spoon in one hand,
bonus.
sawed-off shotgun in the other.
That's right.
Spoon doesn't work. You have
Let's
a candelabra
see.
to club them.
Kind of like a Sam Gamgee type thing. Well,
Yeah.
instead of a frying pan, a sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah, yeah. Anything else, Peggy? Shaken status removed on this guy.
For
And
that.
that's cool.
Gunter.
That is cool. Who seems to be doing all the... Yeah. This old wooden chair comes flying across the room, Gunther, and you just step back out of the way.
Careful, there are springs.
Wow.
And nothing happens there.
Pretty sure somebody just threw that at you from the shadows.
That could be a hidden guy, yeah.
Who's down there? Police, police, police! You guys hear a voice. Police, police, police! Come out with your hands up!
We're down here, help!
It's okay, Viva deputized.
Fight and start, Bob. Get to fighting or get out of here.
Nice
Two of
job,
you
Peggy.
got jokers.
Teamwork.
So,
Nice.
little Benny refreshers for everybody.
Nice.
Donnie could use that. So, Peggy with a joker. That spoon could be deadly with a joker. That's a hit.
Well, it's a hit.
So, I wish that you were on mic tonight, because I'd have you tell me just how you kill this freaking troglodyte looking thing with but yeah.
She just whooped his batter.
She like shoves it into his eye socket and says, and then you stir softly.
Batte, chocolate.
Two-handed strike. Is it like a big mixing spoon or just like a regular spoon? How
It's
big
a
is
wooden spoon, man. It's a freaking kitchen wooden mixing spoon.
She just worked that thing down with a spoon. Blah, blah, blah.
Is the other other side stabby?
All right, Peggy, you could move now without drawing an op shot if you wished, and you do know there's cops, like, you can hear them thundering down the stairs behind you. She moves this way. She does not come out with her hands up. This was a day where you were expected to listen to the police unless you were really bad. And they could do whatever they want and get away with it.
Or in the middle of a gunfight.
Yeah. Of course, there had been automatic gunfire. Donnie Boone. Pow, pow, pow. All right. Peggy moves over behind Huff. Gunther, you're not sure what happened, but like this wooden chair right here, went whizzing past you and hit that wall earlier. You move up beside this guy. You jump on top of the table or go underneath it?
I'm gonna parkour over it.
Okay.
Get over to here.
All right, give me that parkour roll. What is it? No, I don't think you have to roll at all.
Yeah, it just lets you avoid difficult terrain and
Yep,
stuff.
and you just parkour right over that thing with the
Wow.
little hand on the table, and
This guy prone or what?
this guy's prone.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on a table laying down prone
Okay.
because he
I'm gonna
fucked
see
up.
if I can shoot this big guy, who I think might be Bavarian, in the head.
Bavarian,
Okay, called
you said?
shot in the head.
Yeah.
Not Barovian, huh?
Is that
I think it might be that too,
-4,
to be fair.
-6? -4, -6? I don't remember.
-4.
-4. Okay. Oh well. That's a hit with a raise.
Nice.
Pow.
Pow.
Right in the kisser.
Bet he's got a big head.
Let me see something.
Probably should have only been -2.
Yeah.
Okay. Thin, 5 foot tall humanoids, oversized heads.
And they're called Kanaras?
Kanara, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
that's this particular one's name.
Oh, yeah, it is capitalized, isn't it? What are the Abacus capitalized too?
They're all named Abaku, just like there's a lot of Dwayne's last name.
Okay, you blow this thing apart.
Yeah.
Another
And
head puffed like pimple.
Pimpelatu.
when you do, these 3 remaining things, just the one here just completely freaks out and goes, ah! And he starts clawing at his face and stuff. And when he does that, this one turns around and looks at him, and so they'll all suffer like -2
Distracted,
penalties on.
vulnerable.
Yeah, distracted.
Distracted, vulnerable. What about distracted and vulnerable?
Yeah, distracted and vulnerable. There should be. Are you putting it on them?
Oh no, it was just a suggestion.
Yeah,
I
go
can
for
if
it.
you'd like.
Yep, go for it. Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Everybody, put your hands up!
Well, except for the break free part, I suppose. Oh, it says bound, but it has both distracted and vulnerable on it. So just ignore the move part.
Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground right now! Huff.
Hold up. Hold up. I got a problem with that. How is that cavalry helping?
Didn't say anything about the cavalry.
Yes, it does.
Oh, does it?
This one does.
Okay, it's not
Angry Mob is the
Angry
one that says,
Mob.
Who knows if it's
That's the
happy.
one I was thinking.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Help arrives. I have angry mob.
Get out, get out. You're blocking my shot. You're blocking my shot. Let's see. Let's make these guys, they should be neutral.
At least neutral, if not friendly.
They're not friendly yet. They're
I know
cops.
they saw our activity.
They're cops,
earlier.
man. If you're not a cop, they're not friendly.
Right here below me was engaged with Donnie. Does he still get an op shot on me if I step away?
He's distracted and vulnerable, so no.
Okay. Because I'm going to step there,
and it
so
would,
they can get a good shot.
By the way, it wouldn't let me put the effect on them.
Well, when you move out of the way,
hang on.
Yeah,
I'm going to step there, and I'm going to shoot at this other one down here.
Oh shit!
Seems like Savage World doesn't let you put it if it's not you're the active character.
Right.
There you go. Fire away at.
So he should be at like a +4 or at least a +2.
A +2.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me put distracted vulnerable on him.
Oh, it wouldn't? Okay, hang on a second.
Yeah, it wasn't my turn.
Is it +2 or +4?
Why did I put bound on him? I didn't mean to put bound on him. It doesn't matter. Fuck it. This thing's almost done anyway.
Yeah, it just has distracted and vulnerable. You can just ignore the movement part.
Yeah. There we
So it should automatically add it for you.
So now you just roll the attack normally.
I don't have to put the modifier.
Nothing in the modifier.
Okay.
Fuck.
Thinking that might have hit.
I think it hit. Yeah.
Hand cannon.
Bluey, that was with the Desert Eagle, huh?
Yeah, that was with the Desert Eagle.
Blood splatters everywhere.
Yeah. I will hurt that guy.
Before you pass your turn. Oh, you got another shot?
I'm not passing my turn, yes, sir.
But wait, there's more.
That's right.
Now, how much would you pay?
Yeah.
8 marks.
That's a hit. And some.
And I did give myself the -2.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
I see. Wow.
We should change our name to Team Overkill.
No shit.
If you're always going to have the same gun in your offhand, you could just add a -2 to the
To that, yeah.
modifier. Yeah.
Well, when I get my own, I will. This is Donnie's Glock, though. I gotta give it back to him again.
Ah, okay.
Sid may need to borrow it. He may have fucked up his 1911.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Almost threw it over to him.
I still got my knuckles.
And then I'm just gonna put my gun up, both guns up, and go.
All right, and then pass your turn as you
Yeah, so
blow the smoke off your hot smoking barrels.
Right.
And
my hot smoking barrels, don't you forget it. That was my stage name back in the 80s, actually.
was it hot smoking barrels? Yeah. What's going on down here?
We're being attacked.
Is everybody okay?
Everybody that matters. You may want to talk to that guy laying on the table over there, though.
Sid, your shaking status is removed. Dude is still prone behind you, laying down on the table.
I turn around and I just punch him in the gut.
That's a hit.
Maybe not. Oh, it was a hit, yeah.
But it was like punching concrete or something. This thing is, well
but
muscled.
guys,
Like one solid
steel.
muscle and teeth.
My
Yeah.
hand.
Donnie.
Well, Donnie had enough of that. There's a lot of chaos going on over here. Then he's gonna run over here and he's gonna try to jump over these boxes. Safety next to the policeman.
Do you have
He'll
anything that
land on
allows you
top
to?
and then kind of like, oh no, not at all. And then he's gonna like wiggle and then just flop over onto the ground on the other side.
All right. So
I feel that would be an athletics check just to
let's
make sure he can remain
Donnie
upright.
Boo, you are my hero.
just put prone on yourself. Completely flop over that.
Well,
So
I'll make it, but yeah, that's about what I thought it was gonna be.
yeah.
It did not look at all.
It was not graceful at all.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun. The cop's looking at
He's
you.
laying on the ground at this point, like in damn near fetal position, just like curled around his gun.
All right.
Something just tried to chew on him.
All right. This thing's gonna stand up.
Oh, that would be a
Prone.
very bad thing to do.
And try to get away.
Oh, op attack?
Yeah.
I would like to pistol whip him. I'm just gonna roll my survival knife.
Damn. forget
What
to apply the
damage?
shake.
And what damage do you want me to do? I've got D6 plus D4 on the survival knife. Do you want me to use that?
Yeah.
I'm actually bashing him. Oh, that was weak. I gotta fix that. I got a Joker. It's okay.
And the blade slices into him as you try to bash him.
That was
Slices
the.
his throat,
I
and he
whacked him
hits
with
the
the.
ground,
I
blood
hit him with my
spewing.
gun.
Yeah, he pistol whipped him.
Oh, you pistol whipped him. I thought you said survival knife.
No, that's the only
was just-
or melee weapon I had set up.
Oh, okay.
So did Sid like gut punch him and he stopped for a second and I just like clocked him in the back of the head?
No, this time he punches him across the jaw.
And that takes us right to, look at that, 8:30, perfect timing. I mean, perfect. Couldn't be any better.
Punch.
We will take a quick 10-minute break.
I didn't see you
Cue up
at all.
some
I know I just did
music. So yeah, stick around or go get something to eat, something to drink, buy whatever,
Think
come
of
back.
that.
And I think we're
Drink
getting
and a
pretty
snack.
close to wrapping up the murder of John Manchester here. So we'll see
we
you
already did
in about
that.
10 minutes.
Well, the suspect has gotten away.
Yes, we wrapped up the
this is
murder. We wrapped the suspect.
And we're back. Yes, we are back with Savage Thursdays. We're gonna pick right up where we left off. You guys are out of combat right now, so I will do that by clearing all the cards and resetting the turn order and getting rid of that guy. And your friend Bob Davidson comes in. Hi.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Bob. We figured it all out.
Detective, it's these meddling kids again. Exactly, and they would have got away with it too if it wasn't for these meddling kids.
Yeah.
But it kind of did get away with it since we haven't caught
That's right. We have to find her.
Nell Taro / Pamela. Pamela what?
Pamela Ashton.
Pamela Landy.
Ashton.
Pamela Ashton. And there appears to be a secret door that doesn't look very secret, does it?
Yeah, seen that.
Huff, you go first. Wait, you don't have a flashlight anymore. Sid, you go first.
Yeah, give me yours.
No, just send Sid first.
So, are we even telling Bob what happened?
Come on, Bob. We will tell you on the way.
Yes.
He says, what the? And he's looking around at all these. He said, where are you going?
We're trying to find,
Wait a minute.
We're trying to find Pam Ashton. Come along. We'll tell you everything on the way.
Start filling out the arrest
You
warrant.
men go get the other cops that are coming because we radioed in and all that good shit and blah 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 blah. And
Back up.
yeah, and then I can do like.
Is this some sort of death tunnel?
I'm thinking it's like a tunnel that goes deeper and it possibly on another map.
Oh.
Apparently we keep being crammed into the wall and the corners and such.
Oh. Existential crisis. Oh yeah.
Environmental crisis. What?
Existential crisis, he said.
No, I thought he farted.
Ooh, scorching ray. Atacon's here?
There we go. Who's got lights on?
Not me.
Me and Sid. And presumably Bob.
Did we go to another map?
We did.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just move over to the right. Same map.
Oh.
I drew everything on one layer, on one map. Make it easy.
Andy, yeah.
Yeah, so there you are. Sid, you come to what appears to be another door. Oh my.
I shall open it.
I will follow behind him.
And if I follow behind him.
Ooh, candles and a table, desk.
Keep moving.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, something just weird happened.
Yes, it did. I think he just moved us all back.
And it weirded out my movements. Something weird.
Yeah, I just canceled the move and it disappeared.
I had to do that also. I was falling right behind him, though.
You could have come out at the door with me.
Well, I came through the door right behind you and stepped to the right.
And I was waiting behind him, so she'd be at the end of the hallway, is my thought. He begs there might be things you can steal in here. I mean, acquire.
You mean liberate?
The freedom.
I'm going to get rid of these guys.
Oh no, it is Nell Taro.
What?
As you come through the door.
Let us shuffle her deck of cards.
Well, yeah, but with 41 of them, how do we know it's the real culprit?
It's not the real Neltaro, it's 41 Tatuma. There, how's that? It's Neltaro. And Peggy's up front. Peggy's up first.
What?
You come into a dark room, although at the far end there is no. We're not going to move the tokens that are on. There's some kind of
Sorry.
table set up on the far end down there. There's like some bones or something, and some candles and Nel Tarot.
Oh no, she is doing that voodoo.
That
That
she
she
do.
do.
That
Yes,
voodoo
that too.
that she do so well.
Oh no, now she's doing the hoodoo.
Peggy, I'm not sure. It's your turn. I mean, I know it's your turn. I'm sure it's your
Did you
turn.
feel?
Okay, you move forward. Very good. You can see. Can you see him? Can you see her down there? Right there.
I see her.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Donnie and Peggy were apparently stacked.
Oh.
There's some tiny bones.
Yeah.
Meow,
That's
Guzzy.
not good.
Meow.
Don't hold back, girl. Tell us how you feel.
So
She won't move.
he has come down for me to take me to thine judge. Execute me once more.
Okay. I open fire.
I don't think so.
No, I just start pulling the trigger.
Except it's not your turn. Let's see.
There's a tiger on the combat tracker.
Well, that is my intention.
Yeah. She.
She gonna monologue. I'm gonna fill her full of holes.
Let me
I don't
do
know if
this.
you can really see her because it's so dark.
I can see her standing right down there by that table with all
That
those
is
candles around her.
No, the kitty in the camera.
Is that
Oh.
Izzy?
Yes.
You don't
Meow.
realize the evil that I've released. I've unleashed it upon this world you live in with all the strange gizmos and gadgets that you. And so she is basically trying to intimidate you guys. So, spirit rolls versus her. Where's she at? Military. There you are.
That sucks.
Versus her. She doesn't have intimidation. Persuasion.
I got a really low spirit for some reason.
Is that all of us or just the people who are in the room?
The three that are right here. Yeah. Well, it's anybody who can hear her, so.
I mean, she's
Yeah,
not whispering it.
She's not whispering it, she's hollering it. Should be everybody. So, yeah, Gunther, Donnie, Bob Davidson.
Who calls that an insult? My boss used to say meaner things about my mother.
I think
That
that's
was
pretty
the
good.
boss I liked.
Bob's like, now be careful. Don't kill her, Miss Ashton. We can get to the bottom of all this, I swear. And you can see that Bob's starting to get nervous about this. But those who
Yeah, we
failed,
told him everything,
Oh,
including
Bob.
the potential possession
Gunther
of
didn't,
Pamela
Donnie
Ashton by
didn't.
Alex.
Did Peggy roll?
Huff, you've got a fear penalty against you. Peggy did not roll. Sid, you've got a fear penalty against you.
What does that mean?
That means that
You get a -1 on everything, pretty much.
pretty much. So I'm gonna put fear on Sid, who already had a fear penalty.
Yeah, I just put it on
Okay.
there.
Yeah, go to your traits tab,
I was
Rhonda.
gonna say, can I use a Benny on that spirit roll?
You can.
I drop it where
See,
is
that's
it?
a good idea.
But
Drop it on
typically,
spirit
if you don't like the roll,
Spirit on my
let me
character
know
sheet?
before I tell you what the outcome is.
Yeah,
Like a
see,
fear roll or
Well,
something, you need to kind of let me know before. That's why I was taking my time.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
I
go ahead.
completely, I don't remember that about the Bennies because that's something that's still new to me.
You can drop it on the die next to spirit.
Yeah, just drop it right on your spirit dice, and
On
it'll
your trait.
On my spirit dice, on my
spirit
attribute.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll roll that again. So using a Benny to re-roll, and you still don't beat the 7.
Shit. Okay.
So you have a fear penalty. Did Peggy roll? Peggy Spirit 12. Yes, she beat
Yeah,
that.
she re-rolled.
Donnie 7. He was like he's not liking it. It's witches stuff, man. I don't know about the witches stuff, and he's kind of freaking, but he's not scared. He's freaking
No,
though.
just hide behind me, Donnie. There seems to
And
be laying down for some reason.
Sid and okay, I think that's
Yeah,
it.
Donnie would have stood up.
Okay. So she's done her thing. Effects, and we'll pass her turn to Sid.
The cat was being very affectionate.
Yeah, cats tend to be affectionate, as you're about to find out.
Me, ouch.
Oh shit!
Oh no, it's Kitty.
The fucking tiger, remember?
Isn't there a defensive thing? Defend, yes.
You see some pretty good sound effects here, Vino.
Nice. Is that steering scape?
No.
No.
I think
Doesn't sound too bad to me.
Izzy should get a Benny.
You can see this thing stand up as you start walking towards Nel Taro, and its eyes are glowing, and you're in the.
Who's walking towards me? Is that Sid?
That's Sid. Yeah.
Anything,
Yeah.
Sid?
Yeah. I pretty much walk up and take a defensive stance.
Sid cat food? I mean,
Very
Yeoman?
good. All right. The tiger lunges, taking 3 actions.
Meow, indeed. I would have thought it'd be bigger than that.
Claws. Oh,
Ouch.
it's a miss.
Defend for the win.
Claws.
That's
And a
It's
miss.
Oh, that's a miss.
Same
Sweet.
fucking nice.
And it's going to have to try to claws again because it can't bite you without it. And misses. So how are you keeping this thing at bay? You snatch up a chair or what? What are you doing?
Oh,
He just
no,
smacks it on the nose with a magazine. Down, kitty.
No, I'm just like ducking and weaving and dodging its swipes, and that's right, Izzy.
Donnie Boone. Yep, Donnie Boone. Here he comes. Donnie Boone on the scene.
Donnie, do you have the karate to use?
Donnie's actually going to hold his action and stay behind the pit.
Now all you can't. I don't know if well, yeah, because it jumped out into the candlelight. So
Yeah,
you
I hear some horrible noises down there. Something's going on. I got this big, very confident soldier guy standing right in front of me. Like it, like where I am.
Yeah, Bob's got a flashlight. I'll probably have to put that up, or you can put the effect on him. Would be great if you can put a flashlight effect on him.
There you go. That
Thank you.
I can't remove. So
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. If we drop it, like I'll remove it, like I did on. Who dropped it? Huff. Huff dropped his light and broke it. All right.
Yeah.
Bob Davidson says, "Holy shit! It's that tiger from her show." And he would try to get through here, but he can't. Because it's too
go ahead,
narrow. So he's like, he's not gonna do anything. Can't shoot through all these people. Huff.
Over to there.
All this time, you can hear Billy, who is screaming, "Pamela, Pamela, stop!"
It's not going to end well for Billy, unfortunately. I'm going to move to there.
To where?
I don't even see Huff at the moment.
Oh, I had to click on his token to see the movement.
He's hiding in the shadows.
And I can still see them both. So I will open fire. Yeah. Okay.
Damage that, or Benny that damage.
Benny that damage roll, yes.
Yeah, you should be able to pick up the Benny and drop it on the damage.
On your sheet.
Yeah, on your sheet.
Combat tab sheet.
Right, on the damage dice, you mean?
Yes. Ooh.
Nice.
Yes, better.
Way better.
Much, a really good use of a Benny there.
Yeah. And
All right, but
then
the GM is going to use a Benny and try to soak that.
yes.
He does not, so he's gonna Benny his Benny roll, his soak roll. One time anyway, and he still fails.
If he crit failed, that could be a blood clot in his brain.
And the tiger, boom, it's laying over here, panting real hard, kicking its legs, twitching. Billy Manchester.
But wait, there's more.
No, Billy Manchester runs past and snatches what looks like
her.
Looks like an
I'm not shooting her. I'm shooting at the tiger with my Glock.
Oh, okay.
Now, is there a bonus to hit?
It'll do it
or is it
automatically.
dead? Is it dead?
It's
I
dead.
think it's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you said it was camping heavily.
Yeah.
Then go ahead and do your drama.
So Billy runs past you guys screaming, "No, Pamela, no, 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 no!" And I didn't put it. He was. I never put him on the combat tracker because he was just more bullshit to have to deal with. Yeah, he was right behind you, and he springs past you, snatches up what you guys recognize as the Hawk medallion sitting on the corner of the table next to this pile of bones, this makeshift altar. And as Pamela, or as Nell Thoreau is screaming, "No, not my tiger!" he slips this thing over her neck, and she screams, "Ah!" And you see this kind of bluish mist, demonic appearance to it, rise up from her body and begin circling like a whirlwind, and just dissipates, screaming the screams of this. But Sid,
Dry eyes.
you see. It'd be nice if I put the damn map on too. These guys could actually see what was going on. You see right here, where there's like stone and stuff collapsed. They're not uncommon in this part of New England where they might have smuggled things during the time of high taxes and tariffs, underground smugglers' tunnels. But you hear a noise and some rocks being kicked against each other, and you notice the shadow of what might have been the Gray Man disappear and run. You can hear.
You just had to say something, didn't you, Gunter?
Oh, you motherfucker.
He just whispered this to me.
What?
I
haven't seen shadowy guy lately.
That's because he had a vacuum too.
Yeah. So you got that going for you. Yeah. You see.
Vacuums.
And we're effectively out of combat here too, because she is now not Nell Thoreau.
Told you it was witchiness abound. But do you ever believe me?
And her and Billy hug each other, and they get all friendly. And
hold up.
Is this the start of an insanity defense?
And I'll unlock the tokens.
Because yeah, she may not be possessed anymore, but
I mean, she still has some things to answer for. And
Well,
if she
you know
was
what?
possessed, she may not be responsible.
Actually, no, she doesn't. It was an open and shut case, suicide. It's already been ruled, man.
Bob Davidson looks at you and he says, "You're brilliant."
Yeah. It's an open. I mean, it was already ruled a suicide, so she really doesn't have anything to stand for.
Hey, Gunter.
Now, the blue shit that went out of her, and Mr. Gray Dude that's chugging down that hall, that I am going to follow.
I was gonna ask if we can open that door.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's open. The door was open. Yeah.
We need to track that guy quick.
And Peggy, everybody is looking on the table for shiny things.
All right, so Pamela Ashton stays behind with Bob Davidson, and Pamela says, before you guys run off,
Okay.
she's like,
Yeah.
"It's like I was aware of it in a dream. It's all so strange. But that thing has been tormenting me," and she points to where the gray man ran down the. And,
The Gray Man?
Yeah, the gray dude.
No, I'm asking her. The Gray Man?
The gray man. And Billy says, "Go, get him," and you guys, take off, blah blah blah,
Just
down.
to go get Ivan.
And now I have to move you all again, so put you all in a nice little row right there.
Are we going to the right? Don't forget to hold shift.
The existential crisis.
Yips, you're going to the right.
Oh.
And we're going to stay in order, so the next turn would be Gunther.
Can I parkour over Sid?
Yeah, you can. You're like, "Excuse me?"
Excuse me.
Let's see here.
Didn't you have a flashlight fish?
I have one, yes.
Why doesn't it look like it's applied to your token?
It does. Make sure you click on your token because we moved.
I did do that, but it's not showing much light around you. Or rather, you disappear into the darkness, which is odd because you have a light source.
Yeah. I can still see him.
Do what now?
I can't now, but he moved a little bit further.
Yeah, so anyway, it's your turn, Gunther.
I don't see anything though.
You step into this no, it's another room full of broken wooden barrels and other things. Smells like it hasn't been opened in a long time, but you can smell salt water. Heavily.
Is there some kind of other room I will go look over here?
Boom, you run into the wall.
I've got the flashlight.
You've got the flashlight, so as the flashlight shows you that that's a wall over there.
As you went into it.
I was going to kind of look at the barrel here.
Yeah, okay, you look around the barrel. Okay.
Shining my flashlight in, just in case. Yeah, is there some broken stuff? I don't see any strange Ivan man yet, though. Oh, there's Danny Boone.
All right. You hear suddenly from the darkness someplace. Like this wailing sound.
Well, at least it's not chanting.
No, it's a wailing sound. It's a screaming out a terrifying wail with both subsonic and ultrasonic overtones that can affect the nervous system, and everyone listening must make a spirit roll.
Sucks to your spirit roll.
Oh, come on now. For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake. Let's see. Gunther's
Morale is
okay. Donnie's okay. Peggy's okay. Huff is okay. Sid is not okay.
You need to
Wait,
take
what
that
were we?
brave edge.
Roll a d6, Sid Galewind.
I will. Just give me a second. Picking a secondary color. There we go. That's good. A D6.
Yes.
There you go.
Kitty!
I like the pink.
Kitty does not want to say
Uh,
hello.
Kitty does not want to say hello, it looks like.
die roll, ace
Oh,
roll. So you
Harvey.
rolled a 6 and an ace to an 8?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Then you are frozen for 6 rounds with
Okay.
fear, basically. It's
Easy.
1d6 rounds, so it couldn't be higher. It can't ace on that particular one.
Gotcha.
Fuck, man, you've had a hell of a. This ain't been your session, Veno.
No, it hasn't.
No, not at all. And
Wow, indeed.
that's all that happens there. So we go. Donnie Boone is on hold.
Brad, let's see Harvey the Wonder Cat.
Right, he didn't want to stand up and he jumped away.
He did not look like he was happy, no.
Wicked, you going off hold or?
I'll hold it for now. I don't.
Okay, you're gonna stay on hold. Very good. Gunther, this scream rips through. You're like, holy shit! And you definitely smell the stench of decaying flesh. You've smelled it before.
Careful, I think they have
Ugh.
some sort of Soviet ultrasonic weapons. We'll take a look around.
Oh, by the way, Peggy, watch out for the puddle of pee.
The one that you're laying in?
No, the one that I'm standing in.
Says you're prone.
I shouldn't be prone. I don't think I'm prone anyway.
Says you're stunned, distracted, and prone.
Okay, maybe I am laying in a puddle of piss.
Well, no, you're not. You shouldn't be prone. Who's prone? Donnie Donovan is not prone.
Sid.
Sid is not prone. He is distracted, stunned. He's not defending. He's just frozen and just, well, basically it says
Hi, cat.
you're paralyzed for 1d6 rounds, 1 to 6
I'm
turns.
frozen in fear, basically.
Does he get to roll at the start of his turn like stunned?
Really, is he?
No, he doesn't. Which is the shame of it. Like stunned.
There's a stunned effect. You roll at the beginning of your turn to unstun.
Oh no. This unfortunately doesn't play that way.
It ain't late like this.
Okay.
It takes 2 more
Step
steps
forward a little further. 2 more steps forward. You come to another wall.
Is this another barrel over here?
Yeah.
I don't see any bad guys or scary things. But I'm gonna poke the barrel just in case it's filled with scary, screaming things. Hello?
Oh no, it's pickled pig's foot.
Boom, boom,
Oh
boom,
no!
boom.
Not pace.
No. The matter of fact, you poke it with what? The toe of your boot, and the
Yeah,
wood
kinda.
just crumbles underneath it. It's probably 200 years old. This barrel.
I don't know where anything is, but it's not in the barrel.
Don't forget to look under the rocks, fish. Oh wait, I'm paralyzed in fear.
Let's see. Oh, 8.
Teeth chattering sounds.
Well, that's more than enough to get to right there. Ah! You turn around
Some
and
kind of Soviet bioweapon.
this thing attacks you with this stench. Let's see what happens. Traits or that.
Where's a witcher when you need one?
in yesterday's game. Just Joe.
Don't
You're
remind
completely
me.
invisible at this point. Oh, there you are. Wait, no, you're gone again.
Okay. So, on a successful melee attack. All right. So yeah, Ghoul. Does this one, and does this twice, and a third time, and you're like scrambling over this. You dive over behind this barrel as this thing's trying to get at you. You're keeping this old barrel between you and it, and it's just shredding this barrel to pieces.
Huff.
Yeah.
Huff.
Yeah.
Sid does nothing. Peggy.
I mean, I'm paralyzed in fear.
Yeah, you're well. Yeah. I guess.
At least until my vigor overcomes that fear.
Peggy runs into the room.
Someone can grab Sid's flashlight. He's not using it. Peggy, bring
I
us
like to
spoon.
fight you.
Peggy, you get up to here and you're like, holy shit, what is that? Ah! Does it have any kind of, well, it didn't, just the whale. That's all it has is the whale.
Can Peggy draw and throw her switchblade?
Can Peggy draw and throw her switchblade? Do you have a range set up for that switchblade? Thrown weapon, I mean? Let's
No.
take a look at what happens in combat if we go to switchblade and we copy that to switchblade, but we open this one up and we say it is thrown.
Thrown wooden spoon and switchblade.
So you see this one? There you go. But why is your switchblade a D4 down here and a D6 up here on the one I copied? That's weird.
Athletics for thrown.
I mean a D8. Oh, is that it?
If it's thrown, it uses athletics. If it's stabbed,
Oh, hell
it uses
yeah.
fighting.
Hell yeah. So there you go. So use the thrown one.
That makes sense.
You guys hear click and
We
boom.
found out what Peggy's combat proficiency is.
Switchblade thrown.
Need to get her some shurikens. Like,
That'd be a hit with a raise. Thrown. Wait a second. Let's see. Thrown 13, so 7. Oh, would you like to try to Benny that damage?
yay, exploding
Go,
dice.
baby, go. Oh, that is a wound. I'm going to go ahead and apply that for right now. Good job, Peggy. The switchblade. Now we know what she's... A wooden spoon and a switchblade. I didn't really think it would work, but you know what? She's pulled it off so far.
I mean, she's Peggy after all.
Huff?
Can I get to there?
I
don't know how I wound up at the back of the party, but can I get to there?
Yeah, were you at the
Because I
front
was
of the
right
party?
I was right behind Brad.
Well, then I'd put you starting out like right here. So now do your movement and stuff.
Yeah, I'll go to there.
Somehow Peggy's the only one who uses melee weapons. A fish does have a knife. If you recall, he did stab the cocaine guy in the neck, but he just kind of didn't notice.
The cocaine guy. Tony Montana.
Let me share it.
But he wasn't the rock and roll clown that does cocaine.
That's the boss.
Yeah, he'll never be Dr. Oxo.
All right, Huff. What are you gonna do when you get up here?
Well, apparently, I guess I'm going to reload my Desert Eagle.
Uh-oh. Well, you can click 2 actions and use one of them to reload.
But you take an additional penalty, don't you? I could be mistaken.
I don't know. I mean, these are like simply, they're magazine loads, so it's not like, like a revolver or something. Yeah.
Did you
I
use
would
the?
imagine I would have done that back in the room.
I
You didn't use
I
the
didn't
run
call it
action
out.
though, right?
What's that?
You didn't run though, right?
No, I started
No.
him off. He said that he was right
Okay.
behind you leaving the room, and somehow
Yeah.
he ended up in the bag. So I started, but he got to there. So yeah, you can click the 2 action button or the one action,
I
2
did
action
that,
button
yes.
down there, reload that gun, and then give it to what for?
You know, technically you could reload it and then shoot with each, but you're gonna get a -2 then a -4.
If I can still do that, then I will do that.
Yeah, so click the 2 actions.
You already did that.
The first one is reload. So actually, it should be 3 actions. So click that. Make
Now
sure.
he's got a 2-gun kid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just be -2 on the second, on the offhand.
The 2 should automatically add in, so you just have to add the -2 for your second shot.
-2 for the second shot. Okay.
Right, which would have, yeah. So the first shot misses.
I will mini that.
Okay. I hear seagulls.
Yeah, that
Wow. Uh-oh. All right.
Wow.
Which gun was that?
That was the Desert Eagle.
It's jammed. Do you have repair? No. Okay, you can take no more actions with that gun until you can work on it.
Right.
Or have somebody work on it.
All right, there's -2. Shoot the clock. Yeah, very good. I'm not going to waste anything on this round.
All right. So next to your Desert Eagle, just put, dash repair or whatever next to it. Out of commission, out of order, like Vino did on his. All right. Anything else? Bob Davidson. Bob Davidson would make it to
Bob Dole.
the back
Bob
over
Dole.
here. Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole's busy like working in government right now.
Bob Dole.
Exactly.
Pamela Ashton makes it to there. All right. Donnie Donovan's still on hold.
Is Sid making vigor checks to get out of stun then? Or no?
Is he what?
Does he make vigor checks to get out of stun?
No. It's paralyzed. No, he's not shaking or
Okay.
anything. He's
All
just
right.
yeah. You just kind of
the
move him
stun
aside.
Yeah, the stunned effect does make me roll though.
Yeah, if he was stunned, but he's paralyzed. So
Well, the effect is stunned.
right.
And Fantasy Grounds automatically rolls that when it gets to my turn.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Then I can make a healing check to try to help him, but in this I can't do anything, I don't believe.
No, I'm pretty sure it's all psychological.
Yeah.
Yeah, you notice a smell of urine and a splash as you step past him. You move on up.
To the east side?
To the deluxe apartment in the sky.
I'll go ahead and fire a 3-round burst at this ghoul. I don't hear them.
Can you what?
For the 3-round burst at the ghoul.
3-round burst at the ghoul, but you got some people in front of you, man. That's going to be a tough shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right to over Peggy's shoulder.
I'm going to say -2 for Peggy, and I won't give you a -2 for Scott because he's kind of off to the side. Just don't crit fail. Oh.
Or just their purse full of stuff.
I'm just gonna fail. Okay.
So you used a Benny, still missed. All right, you interrupted. Okay, so now you need a card. The ghoul shaken status is removed, and again, like a screaming wild undead thing.
Wait, did you deal new cards?
It went around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hit with a ray. Oh no!
Ouch.
2 wounds, Gunther. Soaked one of them. Would you like to Benny your soak roll?
I'll take the one. Donnie's over there with his, soldering iron to cauterize the wound.
The second attack misses, and the third attack misses. Ah,
Third attack.
yeah, man, you play the monsters like the monsters. This is a fucking ghoul raised up by something very evil and been sent to sick on, and all it knows is attack. And if it can take 3 attacks, it's going to.
Let's switch to my survival knife. Go to work on it. No, you know what? No, I'm not.
It's kidney stabs.
Hold on a second. Hold on
Okay.
a second. Let me think about that for a second. I should do it again. Rollers increase their toughness by 2 and roll strength plus d6 when hitting with a fist. So roll strength plus d6 when hitting with a fist. Is that for damage or is that for the hit?
That's the damage.
Yeah, that would be the damage.
Okay.
You got to roll to hit. There's a
Right.
on your survival knife. Yeah, it'll do it automatically.
No.
Plus, you'll
If
have a
you're
gang up bonus with Gunther there.
If you're not trained, it does just your strength die normally.
If I'm not what?
If you didn't have an edge or anything, if you're untrained,
Yeah, if you didn't have fighting,
it's just strength.
It's just your strength, right?
Yeah.
So this is strength plus a d6. But that's just with my bare hands.
I thought bare hands was just d6.
Bare hands. It is for
Because
somebody.
my bare knuckles is an 8.
Yeah, and your survival knife down there is looks like a
Do
D8
I
and a
get-
D4.
But can I use the brawler damage or the bonus for bruiser with survival knife? It says my fist hit like damage.
Yeah, it's only if you're
unarmed.
or if you weird.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. So
Yeah.
I said I'm not going to pull my survival knife.
Yeah, because if you look at the damage on your survival knife, you get an extra D4 for the knife. Yeah.
8 plus D4, where
Right.
with my knuckles it'll be 8 plus D6.
You're still going to get a D6 down there on that. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Because it's my strength, which is an 8-sided, plus 6. If I hit. Okay. And okay. Yeah. I will bet that. It went so well last time.
That's a hit.
There we go. Then I got to add a plus 6 to this. Or should I just add that in my.
Roll it.
How do I?
Roll
You
your
should add it on
d6. Roll your d6 right now. Just roll one.
But it's going to be this way every time I strengthen my bare knuckles because I have the
You
tray.
should add it
I have
to
the feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so
I need to edit that and add a 6-sider to it, right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. How do I?
Wait a minute, but what you mean with the survival knife? But you're
No,
No,
with my bare knuckles.
He's punching.
oh, with your bare knuckles.
Oh,
I
bruiser.
see. Okay,
Because with the bare knuckles, it's an 8-sider plus a 6-sider.
right.
And it should be just a D6 if you don't have a martial artist or anything.
But he's got
hit-
bruiser, so it's D8 plus D6 now.
Yeah, I'm getting
okay,
brawler than bruiser.
gotcha.
my
Well, hit
strength.
the little red button on the right side of your bare knuckles thing.
Yeah.
Under damage, type in strength plus D8 or D8 plus strength
Wait,
STR.
what little red thing?
All right, on your
Description?
combat tab.
Here, I can
Okay.
fix it on the. I can fix it on the weapon itself. Damage is strength.
D8 plus strength.
Is strength
Give it
plus
first.
D6. Yeah.
D8 or D6?
No, D6.
Okay,
I just got it.
there. Now it's correct.
Okay, very good.
Ooh. You shaking?
Still not
Back to green
lethal.
shaking.
But he's already shaken, which, let's see.
No,
If,
he recovered his shaking, I thought.
Yeah, he got better.
oh, I
Yeah,
see,
he
because
was
I haven't applied it. Yeah. Okay. So I'll apply that.
And so if I take a second action and do -2,
You have to specify that before at the beginning of your turn. Like I'm going to take 2 actions. I'm going to do this.
oh
and
no,
this.
wait a minute. Yeah, I would have to have 2 fisted anyway to do what I wanted to do. It's just like 2 minutes again, but it's for me 2 fisted.
Yeah, then you go pop out.
Yeah, so that will be
Right. Sid Gale win. I'm going to give your stun status removed. I'm going to make it stand. But you remain vulnerable, so it should have took that off automatically, right?
Yeah, I'm still vulnerable, but
Yeah, because if this is a conversion, and the 1 to 6 rounds would be in their rule set. In this rule set, we're going to play it like it was stunned. So same thing. If you're going to play some, certain rule set, you got to keep it consistent throughout, I think. So you remain vulnerable. You move in,
and
you can see this hideously dead. You're not liking this. It stinks.
yeah, I think I'm just going to take the defend action again. This thing scares the shit out of me.
Come hit it with your gun.
This thing, like I just said, this thing scares the shit out of me.
Okay, so roll on the fear table.
It doesn't need to go that far.
Why not? Go ahead. Do what you're doing. You've already got a fear penalty on you.
Oh, I took the defend action.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bob's
you did?
turn.
Okay. Bob Davidson.
Get up your gumshoe.
He can get to here. 11. Yeah, I'll just click the 2 action button. What the hell? Pow! And he misses, and Bob's a wild card. Might as well use his dice. So he's going to use a Benny and fire that 9mm again and miss. And what the hell? We'll do it one more time. There's a Benny. And we'll fire that, and it's just not meant to happen.
He's not a very good cavalry.
No, Peggy
was really
Lambert.
not.
Does this thing got a switchblade sticking out of it? It's got your switchblade, man.
Peggy draws her Glock, finally. Dramatic sounds in the distance. Okay, that wasn't what I expected when I said dramatic sound.
I don't know what that was.
That was
Whoa.
Chewbacca.
You go, Peggy. Wow. And I'm going to apply that. All right, Pamela Ashton comes. Oh my God, what is that? What is it? She can't do anything. Donnie Donovan. Or Donovan Donnie Boone. Moves over here, gets behind the barrel. Well, I got you, Dadder. I can't hear you, Wicked.
I'm gonna go ahead and offer assistance support.
Support to who?
I'm gonna try to distract the ghoul
Okay.
so that when Gunther makes his attack, he'll get up to a +2.
All right, so what do I need to oppose your roll with?
Nothing in particular.
That's not gonna.
So he'll get a +2 on his roll, or a +1 on his roll to hit, or whatever he does.
Okay. Who will?
Gunther.
Gunther. You get a +1 on whatever you want to do here. And your shaking status is removed. How
I'm
about
gonna
that?
back up.
Yeah, he's shaking. Okay, you're gonna get away from me. He comes scrambling out from behind this barrel. The barrel
And then I'm
collapses
gonna
into pieces.
dramatically turn and try to shoot at him. The ghoul. Ooh, it worked. I'm like the
Nice.
opposite of Venom's shooting rolls today.
Oh. Well, he does have a couple of these, so let's try to soak. No. We'll apply it. This thing is screaming and wailing, but not like it initially did. And you see it like trying to claw at the pieces of barrel and get them out of its way so it can get at Gunther. It doesn't even really pay much attention to Huff on its back because it's a mindless ghoul.
I thought it might be leprosy, but now I don't think so. It
Yeah.
could be a Soviet infiltrator with psoriasis.
It's a skin condition.
Is it a skin? It's just a skin condition, man. All right. Top of next round, Pamela Ashton. Oh my God! Somebody get rid of it. Peggy. Cobbler. Peggy moves forward a bit.
Our most effective combat attack has to continue.
Fires her Glock. missing. Still have 3 bennies. She's going to benny that. And that looks effective.
Nice.
Oh, let's see. 1 benny left. Can he do it? Yes, he can, but
Oh, he can't.
no, he can't. Yeah, unfortunately, because the benny,
You know, that
because the
switchblade
wound.
in his neck is pretty
Yeah,
distracting.
yeah. And this thing hits the ground and slumps down, and now it just kind of looks like a decayed, rotten, half-rotten body that's at least a couple years old, laying here. But I can get rid of him off the combat tracker. Ghoul, see ya, Ghoul.
Nice.
Goodbye.
I bet being down here in the Saltwater is bad for his skin condition.
Or maybe it's the cause of his skin condition.
Oh, that's true. You better be careful. That fish feels a little itchy. He's scratching himself.
All right. You guys are, effectively out of combat. So I guess I could give you, the victory, whatever, but
Ouch! Hey, Donnie, can you look at my shoulder?
mein shoulder.
Okay.
The man with the skin condition clawed at me. He also had very bad needs his hygiene. He needs a manicure. Ooh, I feel
We
better.
up to 2 wounds right there. Glad I have that healer. Oh, should I? Yeah, there's only been 1 wound.
I only
It
had
already
one.
had the healer bonus.
I already only had 1 wound, so it worked out perfect.
It
Oh,
gets
thank
dark that way, Huff,
Yeah.
with no flashlight.
Yeah.
And you
That's
keep
why I stopped
hearing
right
these.
there. Come on, guys. Is there a cave out of here? Is there a passage?
There is a passage. Someplace out of this room, there must be. The gray man went this way.
Yeah. I mean, Pam Ashton, the
Get
owner of the
that,
place. She's
get
right there.
that man that ran out. Pamela Ashton comes running in. Get that man, get that man. He's been tormenting me.
Yeah, Huff over here.
Tormenting me. It's awful.
Yeah, I
It's
can't
awful.
move.
Oh.
There we go.
I opened the door and ducked in the corner.
Peggy, you go first. You're the tough one.
Yeah, and what we'll do
You mean
is,
your switchblade?
you know what? I think,
Or perhaps Bob. He's wearing a red shirt, right?
Red undershirt, at least.
I'll go first.
Wait, what am I doing? What? Why is someone giving me movement far away? That was strange.
there we go. All right, you guys are out of turn order. And as you get to here, and
Does this boat look seaworthy?
it does, but even more, you can see what looks like, and the oddest sounds coming from a ghostly galleon that sits through this small cave out into the open of that inlet.
Wait. Back up.
Alright, get into the boat.
Are you talking like One-Eyed Willie?
The Phantom boards a strange-looking ship in the cove. Like there's a cave that goes out about that far and then opens up. And out in the cove, where you can see the Ashton family yacht and a couple other, larger watercraft anchored up out there, you see what looks like a 16th century sailing ship. Sails, steering wheel are manned by spectral hands, and the crew are all translucent. The entire ship glows with a bloody crimson light. And running across the water toward this thing, like Jesus on the water or whatever, is the Gray Man. But there is a boat here, and Pamela Ashton says, "Don't let him get away."
Yeah, he thinks a boat. Actually, there's a lot of us. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
You can take my yacht.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, where's that? Is that the big boat out there?
Big boat anchored up out there. Yeah.
Let's go to there.
I'm gonna look at Sid. Sid, you know how to drive one of those?
I do.
You got boating?
Sid, you're muted. I do have boating. Sid, you're muted.
You're very muted, Sid.
Sorry. Am I still being affected by the fear since
No. Your source of fear is gone.
the
Normally-
Nell and the ghoul, right?
And normally I have the fishing boat.
But yes, I can do the
Oh. Oh, right. You have a fishing boat. That's right. I forgot that. Yes.
Well, Sid has a fishing boat.
Well, it's also a cargo boat, but yeah,
All right.
he
Yeah.
fishes off the side of it all the time.
Donnie, you coming?
Also anchored in the bay is the Ashton family yacht. It's a 70-foot sailing ship, although it does have a couple of auxiliary engines. Little small things, you know. Pamela Ashton is still furious over what happened to her. She and Billy decide to stay in New Bristol to let friends and relatives know they are all right, but she offers to give the yacht to the characters if they continue the chase. And Billy adds the promise of a $100,000 reward for the Gray Man, dead or alive.
Cha-ching.
Let's motor this bitch out there.
Yeah, you know how many rubles that would be?
That's a lot of room.
That's a lot of rules. And Fish, did you
Yeah,
say the
but
Soviet Navy?
Yeah, well, if you recall, he had been called in the Gray Man Ivan because
Yeah.
he's using the cloaking technology of a vacuum from
Okay.
the Soviet Union.
Right,
He
right,
went
right.
on toward the boat. It's the Soviet Navy.
Yeah, I got all that. And you said that, and I'm just going to look at you and say, for the love of God, will you stop being so obtuse?
And
I mean,
the final.
He's the fish. He's the fish. He doesn't know how to be anything but obtuse.
That brings us to the conclusion of Chapter 1.
Very nice.
Yes, yes. Now, you guys, hopefully you said somebody does have boating?
Yes.
So it sounds like Gunther is going to be responsible for the yacht. You get
Sid
out
does
there, and
too.
she tells you where the keys are for the auxiliary engines and all that stuff, and you guys take off. Now, as a result of completing the first chapter,
Level up. Vano said that. Oh, it worked.
Wow, another one.
yep, because the tail end of this thing came kind of fast. I should have done a level up earlier, but I'm thinking that from here on out, you guys better have at least 5 advances, because some nastiness is about to happen. But that's where we'll leave it for tonight, and go over here and probably find Sven, who I'm sure he's out there. We'll do that. The Merry Minstrels, the gaming group right here, is going to do some level up, and then we'll be back. Will we be back next week? The 15th? Sure.
We
Think
should.
so.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be here on the 22nd?
That's
That might be pushing it.
yeah. I think we're going to take a couple of weeks off through Christmas, New Year's. So we'll have one more session and then take a couple of weeks off. But the next session will get you guys should pique your interest in who knows what's to come. Anyway, so thanks to anybody who came by tonight. I do see some people hanging out there in chat. You can, Gunther. you can absolutely take that. It's not a background edge. It's something that you can work on and
It
fleet-footed.
is a background edge, but
Is
it's
it
too
really?
expensive.
I don't believe. Yeah, I don't agree with that. No, it's because people learn to do parkour. You know, it's just the way it is. Some things will
And if you
never
practice
change.
running,
Right.
you'll go faster.
That's just the way it is. Just the way it is.
Went ahead and got natural leader finally.
Did you?
Ooh,
Donnie
y'all get a
Boone, the
bonus.
natural leader. We're getting ready to raid
Switch.
Sven, so we'll see you back here next Thursday. I'll talk to these guys for a little bit, see what they're doing on their advance, and but thanks to everybody. Catch us next week, Thursday night, right here, twitch.tv/Marbania. Say bye, everybody.
Bye,
Okay,
everybody.
radio.
Bye, everybody.